Shalom. I want to give a praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shema Shab, Shema Kakadash. And double honor to the elders and apostles of great Millstone with always truth, and peace, blessings, salutations to the whole full life. Forgive me, I'm a little tired. Wait. Yes. All these devices on my headphones. And I know there's loads, but yeah, sometimes you gotta choose, pick and choose the right one.
Submarines that are placed near Russia are What would happen if two U.S. submarines launched an attack on Russia? Well, the submarines that are placed near Russia are Ohio-class submarines, and each carries up to 24 Trident II nuclear missiles, and each missile can deliver up to 14 warheads, each strong enough to flatten an entire city. That means two subs could rain down nearly 200 nuclear warheads on Russia in minutes.
200, 200 missiles. Or just say 200 nuclear warheads. And now you start to understand. Now, what's this? Apple developer, Even then. Actually, no, I can't really say that. Let me just continue. Joel. But yeah, now you know why this number is so big. As it says, Revelation 9:16 says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. So 200 million. Is it 200 million or 200 billion? No, let me. Where's Gemini at? It might be 200 million or 200 billion. I think it's 200 million. Okay, let me try it. I've never done this before. There you I praise to help us, Shema Shem. Like it says 200 million. I know you know why it's so, why the number's so large. Because obviously, like it said, there was 14 missiles, or she's saying 14 nuclear warheads inside one missile. And even then, the numbers are already large. Like I said, 200 nuclear missiles, or should I say nuclear warheads can be fired. But obviously that's upon Russia. But at the point in time, they will fight. They're going to go to war with each other, as it also is mentioned in Revelation 6:4. As it says, and there went out another host that was red, symbolizing Esau Edom. And power was given to him that sat down to take peace from the earth. And the power being, what's it called? Yusuf, man. Making up so much noise. But yeah, like I was saying, now where's my headphones at, man? And I need to put at least one in. If you got, I can't do that. The headphones are gonna connect it instead. But as it says here, and power was given to him that sat on, going to Esau Edom, to take peace from the earth. In which that's what happened, man. And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And again, that great sword being those intercontinental ballistic missiles. And they're going to kill each other due to World War III. So Russia and America will end up fighting.
Before Russia even has time to think. But Russia wouldn't wait. The moment their early warning systems detect a massive launch, they'd assume this is the beginning of World War III and launch a retaliatory strike immediately. Even if US submarines managed to eliminate top Russian leadership, it wouldn't stop the apocalypse. Russia has a dead hand system, an automated nuclear command. If leadership is wiped out,
Crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So it's one of those. If they wipe out these Russian leaders, then the missiles are gonna fire off anyway. A dead man switch.
launches missiles automatically, no human decision needed, and that's where it gets terrifying. Russia has something called the RS-28 Sarmat, nicknamed Satan II, one of the most powerful nuclear missiles ever built. It can carry 10 to 15 warheads, each independently targetable. It's so fast and unpredictable.
You see what I mean? They're not gonna be able to shoot down this missile, man. They're not.
That no current defense system can stop it. Moscow could unleash dozens of these, hitting Washington, London, Berlin, and NATO command centers in under 30 minutes. What would happen if...
You see what I mean? I wanna be telling people... Wait, what? What did that say? I don't even know what he said. The only part I saw was the name. That's about it. But even then, this is a fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burneth. And again, this going into the intercontinental ballistic missiles, like hypersonic missiles, or any type of missiles, man. And says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them. So the signs of life, and inhabitants. And behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Yeah, because these missiles, man. Those are the weapons of the Lord's indignation, man. But it says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. And even then, John also made mention of this. Oh. You know, As it says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard a number of them. And again, like I said, just going into the nuclear missiles, man. And literally, Joel also made mention of this, as it says, man. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. And it says, like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains, shall they leap. And again, these missiles are very loud. They are very, very loud. It says, like the noise of a flame of fire that devours the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. So yeah, imagine like a war, and the people are fighting. You know how loud those types of wars are. They're very loud. Just like these missiles, man. They're gonna be loud as hell. It says, before their face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. You're going into that shock, man. Because literally, when they see those missiles, in comes those heart attacks, man. And people's hearts failing them for fear, which again, that's basically a heart attack. They shall run like a mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And again, the wall being the defenses. And the wall being the defenses. And these missiles are going to bypass those defenses. As it may mention in
Two U.S. submarines launched an attack on Russia. Well, the submarines that U.S. submarines managed to eliminate top Russian leadership, it wouldn't stop. Leadership is wiped out. It launches missiles automatically. No human decision needed. And that's where it gets terrifying. Russia has something called the RS-28 Sarmat, nicknamed Satan II, one of the most powerful nuclear missiles ever built. It can carry 10 to 15 warheads, each independently targetable. It's so fast and unpredictable that no current defense system can stop it. Moscow could...
See what I mean? And no current defense system can stop it. They're going to bypass their defenses, man. As it says in the scriptures. And it says, yeah, they shall run like mighty men, and they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Meaning, they're going to hit their targets, as Ezra made mention. As it says, a sharpshooter, man. It says, for strong is, 2 Esdras 16 and 13. It says, for strong is his right hand that bends the bow, going into those nuclear silos. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, meaning they're highly accurate, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And that's another reason why they're known as intercontinental ballistic missiles, or an ICBM, because it can be fired from one continent to another. And even then, those ICBMs can fly all over the earth, man. They can literally fly all over the earth. And it says, neither shall one thrust another. Why? Because they're highly accurate. They shall walk everyone in his path. So yeah, they're going to go towards their targets, man. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Yeah, those anti-air defense missile systems, man. When they go to lock onto those missiles, they won't be able to. And it said they shall run to and fro in the city. So yeah, as the dude said, man,
unleashed dozens of these, hitting Washington with 15 warheads, each independently targetable. It's so fast and unpredictable that no current defense system can carry 10 to 15 warheads, each independent to one. No human decision needed. Hand system, an automated nuclear command. If leadership is wiped out, it launches missiles automatically. No human decision needed. And that's where it gets terrifying. Russia has something called the RS-28 Sarmat, nicknamed Satan II, one of the most powerful nuclear missiles ever built. It can carry 10 to 15 warheads, each independently targetable. It's so fast.
You hear that? These missiles can hit different targets. So, yeah, man. And even then,
Fast and unpredictable that no current defense system can stop it. Moscow could unleash dozens of these, hitting Washington, London, Berlin, and NATO command centers in under 30 minutes. What would happen if two U.S.
crazy. Under 5 minutes, the whole place, man, gone. And ask yourself, will people actually have enough time to escape in 30 minutes? They're literally on a massive island. Where are they going to go? And that's where Yahweh Shai comes in, man. Because he's gonna save his elect. That's his purpose, man. To save his elect and bring them to the kingdom, which is on earth. And even then, the Israelites are going to enjoy it. Even the other nations are going to enjoy it. Yeah, so they shall run to and fro in the city, and they shall run up upon the wall. Yeah, being that fireman. They shall climb up upon the houses, kindle a fire in the cities. Jeremiah 50:32 says, and the most proud shall stumble and fall. And again, this being Esau, Edom. And noise shall rise, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in the cities, and it shall devour all round about him. So the fire gonna go everywhere, man. Where was I? Yeah, it says they shall climb up upon the houses. And they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. And yeah, man. Like I said, man, the fire's going to go everywhere. And like a thief, it's going to come upon these people without their knowledge, man. It's just going to happen. Or should I say, it's going to unexpectedly happen. I also know the Lord did it, but for them, it's just going to come out of nowhere, man. They're going to get taken by these plagues, man. It said the earth shall quake before them. Yes, because these missiles, like I said, they're very loud, man. The heavens shall tremble. Then again, those mushroom clouds going up into the heavens, man, or into the sky. The sun and the moon shall be dark. Again, mushroom cloud. And the stars shall withdraw their shining. And yes, you know, and and the reason why is because the Lord is going to have those missiles explode, man. Once they explode, I mean, it's going to rain a whole bunch of what's it called again? Mushroom clouds, man. And it's going to cover the whole entire earth. When I say the earth, I mean the heavens, man. It shall pour out a horrible star. A horrible star, you know. And it says, the great and mighty clouds, being the armies, shall be puffed up, full of wrath, and the star, that they may make all the earth afraid. Yeah, being those ICBMs, man. And now you know what it talked about people's faces being as blackness. And also going into them heart attacks, man. It says, and them that dwell therein, and they shall pour out of every high and eminent place and horrible star. So yeah, just like Joel made mention, literally the fire's going to go everywhere, man. It says fire and hail and flying swords. And again, this going into the intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. They're known as flying swords because they literally look like not missiles. They look like arrows, and they fly, man. They're literally flying swords, or you could say a flying arrow. It says, and many waters that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters. And yes, the horse sitteth on many waters, man. That's where it's located. And it says, and they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of the wood, and grass of the meadows, and their corn. And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon, and make her afraid. They shall come to her and besiege her. The star and all wrath shall they pour out upon her. So yeah, going to those intercontinental ballistic missiles, and look at the time, 6:44. I'm pretty sure, but sure. It says they pour out upon her. Then shall the dust, you see what I mean? Then shall the dust and smoke go up unto the heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her. So yeah, people crying out for America, man, because it's being destroyed. And not only that, like I said, the smoke shall go up into heaven, man. Being those what's it called, man? I've got the word, man. What's it called? Yeah, the mushroom clouds, man. As it says here, Isaiah 13:13 said, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and the day of his fierce anger. And also Revelation 6:13, as it says, and the stars of heaven fell onto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And again, like I said, those stars being those missiles, man.
Marines launched an attack.
What is it called? Russia ICBM. Russia ICB.
This unverified footage reportedly shows Russian intercontinental ballistic missiles striking Ukraine. According to Ukrainian media, the video was recorded at the Yuzhmash plant in Dnipro. Ukraine's Air Force confirmed the missile was launched from Russia.
So I mean, they look like stars falling down, man.
Russia's Astrakhan region, though
and the stars of heaven fell onto the earth, so those missiles literally being fired, man. Even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departs the scroll when it's rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And the reason why is because of these missiles, man. And going into the mushroom cloud as well, which is going to cover up the what's it called, man? It's going to cover up the heavens, man. It's literally going to be darkness in that day. And as the Lord said, man, come as a thief in the night. As it says, man. First Thessalonians 5:2 says, for yourselves. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And yes, just like it says here, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, being those missiles, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And that reminds me of that video that I did, where the sun was burning through the rock. The rock was melting and becoming like magma, or it was being liquefied right before our eyes. And I'm telling you now, the nuclear missiles or the intercontinental ballistic missiles are much hotter than the sun. So when that stuff explodes, it's going to be crazy, man. You don't want to be a part of that. But as it says, the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So yeah, man. That's basically it, to be honest. Yes, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shema, Kakadash, and Shalom.